Good day, everyone. Today we embark on an exploration of a humble yet fascinating plant, the spring onion, while often overlooked as a simple garnish in our meals. Spring onions hold significant potential for scientific inquiry. These versatile plants are not only quick growing but also remarkably adaptive, making them ideal subjects for experimentation. Our focus today is to investigate the effects of different growing conditions and the regrowth of spring onions. By examining this, we aim to deepen our understanding of plant growth, sustainability, and the role of environmental factors in shaping agricultural outcomes. This experiment is not just about observing the growth of a vegetable, it is about asking deeper questions. So now, let us dive into this journey of growth, discovery, and learning, where science meets the soil and curiosity meets the green world of spring onions. First question. What do you think will happen to the plant growth when we change the intensity of light? What's your hypothesis? Our hypothesis is the growth of spring onion plants will increase with higher light intensity, but excessive light may lead to slower growth or damage.
So the second is, how are you controlling the amount of lights for each plant? So we control the lights by placing the plants in a different environment. So for example, in the full sunlights, in the partial shades, and the artificial light. So by using the timers to regulate the duration of light's exposure of each plant. So lastly, it can keep the distance between the light's source and plant's consistent for the light's artificial lights setups. So the third question is, what variables are you changing and what are you keeping constant? So the first is changing variables independent the intensity or the duration of light. So the second is the constant variables. Third is the same type of spring onions plants, equal amounts of water and fertilizer for each plants, and they have the same soil and the pot size. And lastly, they have a similar environmental conditions. For example, is the temperature and the humidity.
Did the plants grow taller with more light, or was there a point where they began to shrivel? Plants grew taller with moderate light intensity, but at very high light levels, their growth slowed and some leaves began to shrivel. Were your expectations correct? If not, what could have caused a different outcome? Our expectations were partially correct. While the plants initially grew better with more light, excessive light caused damage. This could be due to overheating, excessive water loss, or light stress.
So number 6 question is, after the experiment, what did you learn about the effect of light on plant growth? Did your results support your hypothesis? Why or why not? So I'm learning that light is essential for plant growth, but too much light can harm plants. And the results supported my hypothesis up to a certain point. Excessive light did not improve growth as I predict because it causes stress to the plant. So number 7 question is, when you measure the heights of the plants, count the leaves, or something else, what will you control to make sure your results are accurate? So to ensure accurate results, so first, measure plants at the same time each day. Then second, use the same measuring tools for all plants. Then third, repeat measurements and average them to reduce error. Then ang last one is count leaves carefully and ensure plants are in the same shape. Example, not wilted. So that's all. Thank you.